Good afternoon. So we're wrapping this up here. And as I promised, I have two more interviews I want to do. So I'm going to start here with Travis, Mr. Travis McGee. He is our head developer for ThermoGrid. So Travis.
Hi. Hello. Yes, official job title, product manager.
Product manager, head developer, same thing. So Travis, tell us a little bit about you, where you came from, how did you get up with ThermoGrid? How did all that start?
Oh, yeah. I mean, working with ThermoGrid kind of almost from the get-go as a startup. So, and followed this journey from a very young age to being part of the ECI family. So it's been a nice journey.
So you're saying all the gray hair is not really from old age; it's from being.
I'm not actually bald. I just shaved, cut off the gray hair.
So that's pretty cool. Now, tell us a little bit about what you do, what your team does, all the cool stuff that you guys do for us all the time.
Yeah, I mean, we're constantly working on making the product better, working on features, working on quality of life at the same time, and a lot of our time is spent making sure it's the right decision, right? We don't want to just go develop things that we think people want and then be wrong. So that's a waste of time and money and makes people unhappy. So we spend a lot of our time just interviewing our customers, potential customers, and just making sure we understand the market so we can push out the things people want.
And I know there's been some really big changes lately within the product, and it keeps getting better day by day. But I think one of the things is our mobile app, right? So we're doing the big launch, big rollout of that here this coming month, I think. Yeah. And I think one of the big things we did there is now being able to take payment within the mobile app, which is huge. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, for a while, we did not have the payments in the mobile app because there was a challenge there that we wanted to make sure we keep personal confidential information integrity because, a huge feature of mobile apps that we have is offline mode, right? Yeah. Because, we have people working in basements and working in just weird places, like, attics shoved in the corner where, if they need to do anything, take notes, take pictures, and upload them, there's no internet there, so you can't do it. So if you want to do that and take payments, well, you don't want to store payments on your phone, so there's some API compliance stuff there. So we figured it out. You basically can only be online to take payments now. But yeah, we added the payment feature, and so now the mobile app is point A to Z, do your job, finish it, close it, move on to your next job, and so you don't need to do anything else anywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, and I think that's one of our differentiators. Yeah. The way we do that, our smart dispatching, and then obviously our inventory management. Those three things to me knock that out of the park. And we're becoming easier and faster to use all the time. Now we got a lot faster in January. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh yeah, we spent a lot of time just on speed in general. Knowing time is money.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
And it's a lot of softwares like ours loads a lot of things at once, a lot of information because we're doing pictures and equipment, warranty. So there's a lot of information going on in any of this software. So the more information you add, the slower it gets, right? And that's just kind of a universal truth,
right?
And so we worked on fixing just the back end, and fixing's not the right word, just improving the back end, just to make sure that everything's more as efficient as it can be and very fast. And I can confidently say that we've improved our speeds back in January well over 20% of our initial speeds, or not 20%, 20 times.
Right.
So we went from an average page load of certain pages higher than others, but our entire site's average page load, even on some of the really big pages, is less than a half second.
Very, very cool. Yeah. All right, so enough work stuff. Let's talk a little bit about. I heard vicious rumors of a very vicious El Camino in a garage. Tell a little bit about that.
Oh yes, it's kind of my thing is when you work on your hobby. It's hard to be work, right?
Yes, right.
And so when I'm working on computers and software and things all day, it's really hard to go home to a phone and a TV or a computer. So yes, I like to spend a lot of time in my garage with my kids, and yes, I have a wonderful 1969 El Camino.
Nice.
That I spend a lot of time and money on.
That's good. I'm a little bit of a gearhead too, so that when you told me that excited me a little bit.
Yeah.
So you mentioned kids. How many kids?
2 kids.
2 kids.
Both of them, their birthdays are coming up. One is going to be 10 and one is going to be 4.
Right. Now, do they watch live? Because I have a question about something that I don't want them to hear. So do you think
is this going on TikTok? Because that's all they watch.
No. So I heard a vicious rumor. I hear all these rumors all the time about a certain candy store you're going to hit up on the way out.
Yes, there is. what's the name of the place? Reading Terminal.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a nice looking candy store there, and when we're leaving here, I'm going there and I'm FaceTiming my kids, and I'm letting them pick out candy at that store because it's pretty rad looking.
Oh, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Well, Travis, I'm excited to be part of your team and just, working with you every day. You've done so much just in the last couple of months, you and your team with this product. I'm super excited for the future. And I think some of the stuff we're going to release in January is going to be amazing. I'm super excited about that. Big rollout for us. Some things coming. So very exciting stuff.
A lot of stuff on the roadmap for the next few years. So, because I know that's a 3-year plan is good.
3-year plan is good. Well, thank you so much, Travis, for sitting on. Thank you for hanging us with us out here in Philly. Bob, you're next. You want to mic up, Bob? You came back one more day.
I'm back.
So there's been these recommendations that we should just start the Bob and JG show. I think there's validity to this.
Let's do it.
Just two guys sitting down chatting. I think there's some there. So big win yesterday, not only for your middle school football team that you coach, but also the Eagles. Like, it was a big day yesterday.
Huge day in sports.
Yeah.
Huge day in our family, in our household, in our community.
Now, there was also a softball game yesterday, I believe.
There was.
Big outcome there.
Yeah. Went against my daughter, who's 16 years old. Went against a really tough team, and they ended up tying, but it showed that they could play with the best, and it's one of the best teams around.
That's awesome. Bob, a little bit about you. How did you come to be ECI? Where did you come from? How did you get here?
I was studying information systems in school. I joined a company by the name of Mark Systems when I was 19 years old. And I was selling and supporting 2 different products. One was for service, one was for scheduling for home builders.
Okay.
And then I came along in that business and stayed there for my entire career, really, working with home builders all across North America.
Right.
And during that time, I really got a pretty good handle on how construction works and construction operations in general. I got a good opportunity to get in front of the trade contractors that home builders work for. We were acquired by ECI in 2017. Mark Systems became part of ECI. We've grown the ecosystem, and now I'm running Bolt, which is software for the trade contractors, and Build Tools, which is software for custom builders and remodelers. It's been a great journey.
Yeah, and I think that what's so unique is how close but different ThermoGrid and Bolt is, right? So where if you are a customer with service needs, then it's more of a ThermoGrid fit. But if you're a guy that does a lot of new construction type stuff, cookie cutter homes, that's a Bolt play, right?
That's right. And there are 2 different ways of running a workflow in a business. And so there's a lot of them that do both.
Yes.
And that's why we're here together today, right?
Yeah.
But when they're different, the workflows are a little different.
Yeah, and I think that's something that we've talked about, and I've talked with Jeff too a little bit about, is really finding out how to work together even more, right? And so we talked about doing trade shows together now and so forth, because we do have customers that do both. And so, and I know you mentioned to me before that we maybe have a customer using Bolt and then using a competitor for their service needs. And so I think it's really important for people to know that we both live within the same ecosystem, same company, and it's just really cool to do business with us. We're a worldwide type of company, even though we're kind of local hometown guys out of Texas. We reach all over the globe, and then we do some really cool stuff within our company. So the bandwidth is there, right? Yeah. And I think it can be really, really good for all our customers just if we start working together.
One of the things that I've seen, I agree with you 100%. One of the things that I've seen is being an entrepreneur is scary.
Yes.
It is. There's a lot of risk involved, and it's scary. And I think one of the things that our customers really likes about what we're doing here at ECI and this ecosystem that we're building is we're offering community.
Right.
And I think having Bolt and ThermoGrid out there, and we do the same thing with our builder products, being able to have that community, it gives you a sense of security as an entrepreneur that you can lean on other people that do the same thing as you,
right,
as well as use a product that you're all using. There's a lot of benefit to that community.
I agree. And it's the whole thing. My mantra has always been save time and money, right? And if we can be in one phone with our 2 products in one place, and we can help that customer understand every bit and piece of his business is right there, and it's easy to use, and it works together well. I just think that's a deadly combination in my opinion. So I'm very excited. So me and my team, the ThermoGrid team, is actually leaving here. We're on our way to Phoenix to Service Nation. So we're going to be looking out there for some new construction guys. We'll send your way. I know you guys are not traveling with us this time, but I really am looking forward to the future of just working together more and kind of understanding this atmosphere better and just putting a product out there that our customers really going to love. So I'm super stoked about all that.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic. Anything that allows us to bring value
Yes.
to this industry makes me excited.
Right. So fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. That's right.
I don't even watch football, but I'll go. I'll go
You
with
know
that. Well, thank you so much. It was a great week. I really enjoyed it here. And so, but we'll be in touch soon, and hopefully we get another live going here very quickly.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for having us here.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
All right, so we're wrapping up here. Like I said, we're going to pack up everything and then jump off, get on the airplane, and we will touch base with everybody, or we'll go live again when we get to Phoenix. Thank you so much for joining us throughout this weekend here. It was a great show, and so we will see everybody, I guess, Wednesday. All right, have a good day.